everybody, Tim Norris here, aka GreyElephant.
Hey, Emily here.
Hey, it's Carmen from Elephant.
And we're coming to you from GreyElephant Gaming. Today we're going to be taking a look at Love Letter, brought to us by AEG. Plays 2 to 4 players in roughly 20 to 30 minutes.
I think the artwork is great. I like comparing the cards, looking at the characters. It really keeps it interesting.
Component-wise, I think the game's pretty well done. The artwork looks great. Now, if you do get the game, I do recommend that you sleeve your cards as soon as you get them. We played about 10 games like right in a row, and already we were starting to see a little bit of wear around the edges. Not a big deal, it's typical wear. But this is not a game that you would really want any kind of visual defects on the cards because it'll give them away. The other thing is that if I have a negative about the components is that they come with little bitty red cubes to represent the tokens of affection from the princess. Everybody uses cubes. Stop using cubes. I actually upgraded to these nice little hearts here, and I would love to see AEG actually provide hearts instead of cubes. I just think aesthetically it just makes the game look that much better.
So, I really love the artwork and just everything about this game. And when Dad first brought it home, I was like, oh, this has to be something I'm gonna like.
We have played this both in a group of gamers and with our family. Our daughter is 10 and, you know, she really enjoys it. She really plays very well. And also, in our game night, everybody loved it.
Gameplay-wise, the game is very solid. I mean, it's not a brain burner, but yet there's decisions to be made in it. My favorite part, actually, is I like playing the guard cards. And each person will get a little sheet here that'll actually tell you how many cards are in the actual deck and the numbers, their values, and all that stuff. And you'll be looking around the table and you'll be like, okay, well, I see a prince and I see, you know, a couple of barons, so I can rule those out. And you're just trying to get that lucky guess, and it's so funny whenever you get it. The person's like, you know, Countess, oh man!
I have to say my favorite character to have in my hand is the guard, because when I guess my opponent, it's, oh yeah!
I really like how if you get the princess in the beginning, you're pretty much host, and you just like, you're dead. And what really stinks is if you have the princess, and you're the other player, and you have king, and you switch, and you get the princess. Guess what? You're host now.
If I had one wish for this game, it's that we could have more than 4 players sometimes. I mean, a 4-player game is pretty good time-wise, so I don't know how often I'd want to have more, but having that option would be really great.
I love this game because it's just so simple, and it's just, you can't really compare it to any other game. And it's just, if I had to make a comparison, it'd be kind of like Clue. And you know, I love Clue. I mean, I just love playing it and stuff. But Love Letter is just so much more simple.
If I made a comparison of Love Letter to any other game that's out there on the market, I would probably say maybe like Coop, something like that, because it's very similar to that because you're taking on a role and you're performing certain functions based off of the role that you're performing. But with Love Letter, you know exactly what your card is, and you can't really pretend you're something that you're not typically. Whereas that one, I feel like, you know, you're taking on roles that you really aren't and hoping that nobody figures you out. I didn't like that game is what I'm saying, but I love Love Letter. So I know it's just kind of different strokes for different folks, and that's why we have all these games out there. I prefer Love Letter. It's actually, in my opinion, a superior game.
I went into playing this game blind. No one would tell me anything about it. They just made me sit down and play. And I gotta tell you, my first thought, I don't know why, but my first thought was, wow, that was so much better than Werewolf.
Thank you for watching. The purpose of this video is to give our opinions quick and to the point. Now, if you want to know more about this game, and you should go over and check out the GreyElephant How to Play, where it'll take you from setup all the way to in-game victory conditions. And if that's not enough, you should check out the GreyElephant Live Play, where we're going to sit down and play an entire game of Love Letter to show you how the game works in real time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.